So I can. Hey everyone, welcome to the Fall Detox 2021. I'm Tami Jersey Roberts, functional nutrition counselor, and I'm so excited that so many people have signed up. I realize that a lot of people might be at work right now and they can't tune in, or they're just going to watch the replay tonight. So I'm going to try to get this uploaded as soon as possible. So I'm just excited that everyone's here. So the folks that did make it in, I'm getting messages that some people did not get the email with the recipes and everything. So I'm going to be sorting that out tonight too. So I'm going to share my screen. I have a very short presentation about what's important about a fall detox, and I want to make a few. I'm not going to go through every recipe. I just want to make a few comments about some of the recipes and also give you some meal prepping tips. So my glasses are making this look kind of funny, but I'm going to take those off. So 3-day fall detox. And some people do this detox for way more than 3 days, about 21 days. So that's totally up to you. It isn't harmful or anything like that if you want to go longer than 3 days. But I think 3 days is enough just to refresh and get going. Okay, I see some more people have popping in. Just a little bit after. So we just got started. I've got the recording going. And 3-day fall detox. I'm going to talk about why detoxing in the fall is important and some of the reasons. And I was just mentioning that I'm only doing this for 3 days this year, but a lot of people do this for way longer than 3 years. I mean, not 3 years, 3 days, up to 21 days, 3 weeks. So I know some of the people on here, but I don't know some of them. So if you don't know me, I'm Tami Jersey Roberts. I'm a certified functional nutrition counselor through the Functional Nutrition Alliance with Andrea Nakayama. I'm passionate about blood sugar mastery because it's fundamental to good health and well-being. And I'm going to be talking about why detoxing is so important with blood sugar mastery and with weight loss. So what is a detox? My clients and my friends always ask me, why I'm in love with the detox and, what's so great about it. But for me, this answer is simple. I see a detox as a health guarantee. It's a, fairly surefire way to stay disease-free, healthy, balanced, energetic, and happy, and to experience a greater quality of life. Who wouldn't want that? So most people don't realize how toxic their bodies actually are on a daily basis. It's estimated that we're exposed to 2 million toxins from pollutions, and EMF waves are just out of control right now. Stress, pesticides, and that's just to name a few. Just in the cosmetic industry, there are over 13,000 chemicals present, and only about 10% of those have been evaluated for their safety. And, it's just a good idea to, detox them. The goal of this program is to release both the physical and the emotional toxins that are harming our bodies. The more you reduce your toxic burden, the faster your body can return to a state of homeostasis, which is balance. There have been a lot of studies recently talking about how the obesity epidemic and type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes, why these are so high right now and increasing in rates. And one of the reasons is because of the toxic burden, not only in the processed food that we eat, but in our environment. And toxins are stored in our fat cells. And once they get in there, you have to do some type of a detox to be able to release those. And so that's what this is really all about. So why detox in the fall? Seasonal detoxes, are recommended for breaking free from toxicity, but fall detoxes are particularly, they're just miraculous. During the heat of summer, the body builds up toxins. This can start leading to coughs, rashes, migraines, and a weak immune system. And as we all know, a weakened immune system is not something that you want right now. The fall season is a great time to boost your immune system and to shed on unwanted weight. It's also great for slowing down and turning inwards, letting go of foods, thoughts, emotions, and people that don't serve you anymore. Actually, the falling leaves in the fall are symbolic of us shedding negative memories, thoughts, and patterns. According to traditional Chinese medicine, the fall season is a time to honor two very important organs, the lungs and the large intestine. So I'm going to talk about each one and, why they're so critical right now. Our lungs are one of the major detoxification organs. And over the last almost 2 years now, a lot of people have been wearing a mask. And when you're wearing a mask, of course, your lungs are trying to breathe out. When you breathe out, you're trying to release toxins. But if you're wearing a mask, a lot of people have been breathing that back in. And I'm not saying that's bad, but it's time to, detox our lungs. So every metabolic action in your body depends on your lungs. Therefore, when the lungs are weak from a toxic load, you experience, fatigue, pale skin, shallow breath, dry skin, dry hair, a weak digestion, and sometimes even constipation. But when the lungs are strong, you experience the opposite. In traditional Chinese medicine, they say the lungs are associated with grief and sadness, and so therefore during this detox, it's a time to begin to let go of some of your old emotions that, maybe have you feeling a little bit sad. So the other organ that's really important for this time of year is the large intestine. This is the colon. We honor this large intestine during the fall season. In addition to other roles, the large intestine manufactures 95% of your body's serotonin. That's your happy hormone. However, stress, antibiotics, toxins, and a leaky gut can lead to imbalances in your colon, and it can cause rapid aging, allergies, rashes, anxiety, weight gain. There's probably more, but anyway, when the large intestine is out of balance, serotonin production also suffers. And, sometimes that affects your mood. The large intestine is the partner organ to the lungs. They're both, detoxification organs. So I'm going to go over the plan a little bit, and I have the recipes in here, but I'm not going to, talk about each recipe separately. I just want to, mention a few things about them and, maybe give you a few tips on meal prepping, even though I know some of you are much better at meal prepping than I am. So day one breakfast is the apple raisin spice chia pudding. And one thing I want to say overall about all the recipes, I'm just going to go off the thing right now. Stop sharing for a second so I can say, hey to everyone. Yay, I'm so glad you made it on. I'm gonna, at the end, I'll let everyone ask questions and all of that. So I just wanted to mention overall in the recipes, all of the ingredients are designed to work together. So try not to skip anything, because when you're detoxing, really what you're doing is you're releasing toxins from your organs and your bloodstream. But what you're also doing is some of the ingredients are meant to do what's called chelate. And so they grab on to the toxins that you're releasing and then eliminate them either through your poop or your urine or your sweat. So you're not going to stink or anything like that. Let me take these off. Anyway, that's what I'm saying, that all the herbs and the spices and the foods, they're designed to work together. So let me go back on share screen so I can talk to you guys. So the apple raisin chia seed pudding. So again, all of these ingredients are designed to work together and taste good. And I'm gonna go back and check, you know, 'cause some people are saying they didn't get the guide and the recipes yet in the shopping list. So I'm going to go back and double check everyone's email and see what's going on with that. Kale salad. Now, kale does have a different profile than spinach, but I just don't like to eat raw kale. So I usually substitute spinach or mixed greens whenever it says kale. But the roasted beets in this and the apple are super important, because roasted beets will help detox any toxins that might be holding in your kidney area and pretty much anywhere in the lower part of your body. And so there's several things that need to be roasted. So one of the meal prepping tips is to go ahead and I'm just going to put everything that needs to be roasted in my slow cooker on Thursday night. Just going to wrap everything in foil, put it in my slow cooker and just let it cook on low all night. And so I'll have everything that needs to be roasted. Well, except for the Brussels sprouts. I'm not going to do that. So anyway, here's the salad dressing. The stuffed sweet potatoes with the Brussels sprouts. So of course, you can't really slow cook the Brussels sprouts. Those do have to be roasted, but I usually do them in my air fryer pan and they don't take long at all, maybe 20, 30 minutes, something like that. And I think they taste better and I don't have to, I live in, you know, an area that's still 90 degrees right now. So I don't want to turn on my oven if I don't have to. So the fig smoothie, again, figs are designed to, you know, detox specific things and to give you certain nutrients. They're loaded with a lot of different nutrients. It's kind of amazing how every fruit and vegetable has a different nutritional profile. And, you know, they're all designed to work together to give us all 76 of the nutrients that we need. And again, this is completely delicious. I might even make this early and have it on hand. Again, this is pretty good too. It's got the zucchini and you notice everything's different. And a lot of these have 4 servings. And so you can either cut the recipe in half or you can store them in your freezer, or you can just put them in little individual containers and have your meals prepped for next week. And this sunflower herb pesto, this was in the Facebook group. It's delicious. The sweet potato smoothie, I already mentioned that I usually make this with pumpkin. And when you put spinach in it, like I put lettuce in mine this morning and it does turn it green. My assistant must use a fake picture on here, but anyway, it's still delicious. Of course, roasted garlic, broccoli, and mixed green salad, because we're getting that garlic in there that helps with so many different things. I mean, garlic is one of the magic herbs. Again, the garlic herb vinaigrette. And finally on dinner on day 2 is the Italian vegetable medley stew, which is just loaded with nutrients. And again, this is 4 servings. So I don't know how many people you're cooking for, but if it's, I live by myself, so it would be 1 serving for me, but I'm going to save this. So, again, most of you, I think, are in the Facebook group. I had quite a few people that signed up this morning that may not be in the Functional Medicine Blood Sugar Mastery Facebook group, but I'm posting a lot of updates in there, and we're going to post updates in there. And so if I mentioned any issues today that you're concerned about, just feel free to book a private Zoom with me. It's free. You can go to TamiRoberts.com/contact, and my calendar will come up where you can actually book, a Zoom meeting with me. So let me get out of here. And I didn't know that I had everybody muted. Are you guys able to unmute? Do I have to do that?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
I can as well.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good.
I can too.
So I'm so excited that you guys are here. Yay. Does anybody have any questions, or are you just ready to get started? Hey, Courtney, go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
So I, sorry, but detest raisins and pumpkin
Hey,
spice.
me too.
The smell of pumpkin spice alone, like, ugh, I don't like it. So is there any substitutions, or we really just need to kind of just suck it up for the day?
So it's the pumpkin spice that you don't like? Okay.
Yeah, and raisins.
And raisins. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
So the substitutes for that would be, what about cinnamon? Do you like that?
I can do cinnamon.
Okay, so you can use cinnamon instead.
Okay.
And then for raisins, do you like prunes or grapes?
I can do either of those. Yeah, better than
Yeah.
raisins.
Yeah, like prunes do
Okay.
a similar thing as the raisins, so I think that would
Okay,
work.
so you could just like cut up prunes, like
Yeah,
bigger.
just
Okay.
chop them up. Yeah.
Okay, that would work. And then my other question was, as far as serving, I heard you mention about the 4 servings in the 1 recipe. Like when you look back and I saw like 1 pound of Brussels sprouts, that's not for 1 person, right?
No, that's for four
Okay.
servings.
Okay, so everything in there is like for 4 servings?
Not everything. It says at the top if it's
okay.
like 1, 2, 4. I think there's 1. Some are single. Most of the smoothies are single, and then some of them are, the other recipes are, the lunches are double.
Okay, but it did say, I missed that, sorry.
Yeah, it should say at the top of the recipe how many servings it is, because
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
you definitely don't want to eat a pound of Brussels sprouts.
I was like, that's gonna be so hard.
No,
Okay,
I could do that. I could eat a pound.
you could.
They're one of my favorites.
Well, Nan, I'm glad you
All right,
got on
thank
here. I'm
you.
gonna have to try to figure out how to get make sure the email's right and send that out again. So,
Okay, thank you.
did everyone else get the email?
Yes.
Should have probably got 2 of them. Okay, because I had a lot of people sign up after I sent that out. So
Yay.
Yeah, I'm not, who did the email come from?
it came from Tami at TamiRoberts.com.
All right, let me search for that.
I did search for that and it didn't work. I might have left something out too. Who knows?
I don't
How
know
is
either.
it TAMMY?
No, it's TAMI.
I don't think she can get down.
No worries. If you want to, just message me your email, I'm gonna send everything out again with a link to this recording after I upload it to YouTube.
And I did send you my email already.
I got
correct?
it, Nan. Thanks. I'm gonna double check
Thank you.
that to see what's going on, because
Okay.
who knows?
Exactly. I have a love-hate relationship with technology.
Well, I used to be like a technology guru, but so many things have changed now. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all my sport, my flexi sport.
Oh, look at you. It looks great.
Oh, okay. Courtney's got hers going on too. I guess I can wear a high pony with, being in my early 60s.
You're never too old for a high pony.
Is that,
I have a high bun.
is that a new rule?
You have
Never
a high bun?
Never too
I
old
have a
for a
high
recipe.
bun. If you can see me, I just got off work, but I have my high bun, my hospital here.
Perfect. Perfect.
I know, never too old for a high pony or a messy bun, ever.
No. It makes
Okay,
you feel
so
younger.
I've got the recording going if there are any other questions, and then I'll shut that off and we can get ready to roll. And if something comes up when you're looking at it this week, just let me know.
Sounds good.
I'm looking forward to it. And I might do
Me
the prunes
too.
instead of the raisins.
Oh, prunes.
Go
Hey,
Prunes.
I do have just a quick comment I have to say. So I've done detox cleanses in the past and pretty regularly. I'm really excited about this because this is actually food. Like a lot of them, a lot of them are egg whites and like oranges or like cucumbers and beans, where you're not ever eating a meal. So I'm really excited to actually be eating for a detox.
Oh, I know. I've done some too that, you have to juice for 3 days. And I was just like, what? And I actually sent someone the shopping list, and she was thinking that she had to blend everything up and drink it. I was like, no. That's a good comment.
It's perfect. It'll be so good.
Okay, I'm so happy you guys are on board, and I'm gonna stop the recording